Hey everybody, this is Ray the Video Guy here with another iMovie how-to video. Today we're going to talk about how to export your new masterpiece. And all we're going to do is, once you've got your finished piece in here, and this isn't much of a finished piece, but we'll pretend that it is, and you're going to go up to the top and hit the Share button. Now you'll notice there's actually quite a few options on here: Media Browser, iTunes, iDVD, Mobile Me Gallery, and you can export directly to YouTube, Facebook, Vimeo, CNN iReport, and Podcast Producer. Now, on top of exporting for those specific items, you can also export movie, export using QuickTime, and export Final Cut XML. Now, we're going to skip the export to Final Cut XML for today because what that does is that allows you to export your project to Final Cut so that your edits are still active. Export to using QuickTime Movie. Actually, we'll take a look at that first. And you'll see here that this allows you to choose any location, but also, and more importantly, all the different types of formats for your video, including MPEG-4, my personal favorite. Once you choose your setting, you'll have options here. And this just gives you the flexibility to export a specific file that you're going to store on your computer, whether it be at full resolution or a web-sized video. And let's take another look here. We'll go up to iTunes. And you can see here what this allows you to do is to export your video. In our case, we have a 960 by 540 if we choose large. And it'll show you on the chart here exactly what this movie will play on. It'll play on the iPhone, the iPad, the Apple TV, and on your computer. And also with the iPhone, don't forget that's iPod Touch as well. Same thing. If you were to hit medium, that would give you a format that will export to the older iPods as well. And going back to our share menu, iDVD. And what this does is this will actually take your movie and export it directly for use in iDVD, which perhaps we'll do in a different video in more detail. And you can see here that once you hit the export to iDVD, that iDVD actually opens up automatically for you, and you can see our themes are loading. And you can see here that once iDVD opens up, your movie is already automatically brought in there, where you can make all the changes that you want and export to a DVD. But we'll quit out of that. And we'll take a look at some of the more interesting share options here, which is the web sharing. You can see that, let's choose YouTube. Most of these will work pretty much the same, but we'll choose YouTube just because it's very popular. And you'll see here you've got a exporting window. You can add an account. So in this case, I will choose my personal favorite. Done. And put in my password. Choose a category. In this case, we will put how to, as it's a plumbing video. Give it a title. Now, although this is a different subject, make sure that, even though we're not putting a description in here, make sure that you put in a very good title that tells exactly what the video is, and make sure that your description does the same using keywords that are important to the video that you're putting up there. And the same thing for tags. You want to make sure that all of your tags are created using keywords that people are actually searching for. So you may want to do some research on that. And then, of course, you can choose the size to publish to. And in this case, 960 by 540. And you can see YouTube does go all the way up to 1920 by 1080. Our movie's just not big enough at its start to fit that. And then you would just hit next. You'll see that it gives you some YouTube terms of service, and then you can just hit publish. You can see it'll start exporting right away. But we don't actually want to do that, so we're going to hit cancel. So that's all it really takes to export to all the different formats. Go in and check around, and you'll see that all of these different web formats work pretty much the same, just choosing your account and password. And you'll be able to export your movies to any format that you like, and go out there, experiment, enjoy, and have some fun.